Welcome to the BIGWIG Essay Competition Prize Presentation and Launch of Young BIGWIG Community.
It was an avenue to gain new knowledge. So on that leg, it was quite impactful. And then the experience and then getting inducted into a committee, which was an addition.
This essay forced me to push myself beyond my limits.
It was a wonderful experience, honestly.
I'll say the wholesome experience. I think the most interesting part was combining it to work. I think it affected my reasoning process a lot. I had to think because I wanted to pass out what I thought, literally, and not just maybe textbook definition and all of that.
That's what I do. I take dreams and give them flight. I'm a big wig. I shape industry with my mind. And I do things differently from the rest, but see the swag, see the impact, the legacy, see the checks. The system doesn't recognize.
All the panelists had something beautiful to say about you, and I think this was a consensus win, so congratulations to you.
It was a rewarding process because I got to learn about how money works, and for me alone, I love knowledge. That's just my drive, and that process, the knowledge I got was easy to
Doing big things, you already know it, yeah. I took a different path.
Welcome to the BIGWIG Essay Competition Prize Presentation and Launch of Young BIGWIG Community. My name is Joy Wanne, and I'm thrilled to be your host for today. Firstly, I'd like to recognize the presence of the BIGWIGs in the house. We have in the house Ambassador Chris Okeke, who is the co-founder of Okeke and Ajimogobia law firm. Thank you so much. We also have Mrs. Felicia Kemi Segun, who is the managing partner at Dentons and Acres Law, but she's represented here by Adeleke Alao. Also, we have Mr. Gbenga Oyebode, the co-founder of Aluko and Oyebode. Thank you so much. Also, we have Mr. George Etomi, who is the founder, George Etomi and Partners. Put your heads together for him. We want to thank all the partners that were involved in making this a reality today. And also a big welcome to all of the participants, the contestants. We have the winners in the house. I guess we get to find out who these are as we go on. Once again, a very big welcome to everyone. I'm happy to be your host for today's event. I would like to welcome a representative from the law firm of Aluko and Oyebode to give us a welcome speech. They are the ones hosting us today. I'd like to call on Dr. Ajibola Asolo to give the welcome speech. Please put your hands together for him as he comes forward.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jibola Asolo, partner within the capital markets and M&A team at Aluko and Oyebode here, where we advise and support clients on all the relevant touch points within the commercial space. In addition to our work in the corporate commercial space, we also, of course, as you all know, have a vibrant litigation and dispute resolution practice. We gather this evening to acknowledge a significant event, which is celebrating intellect, passion, and dedication, demonstrated via legal writing, particularly in this case, the BIGWIG Essay Writing Competition. The essays that we acknowledge this evening, as you will no doubt hear about, showcase academic prowess. They also embody a commitment to challenging norms, pushing boundaries, and contributing to the evolution of legal thought. And each essay stands as a testament to the pursuit of knowledge, serving as a reminder to the role that we as lawyers play in shaping the course of legal discourse, and we're proud to support this process. And that being said, I welcome you all.
Please, another round of applause. That was the representative of our hosts, Aluko and Oyebode, and in person of Dr. Ajibola Asolo. Thank you so much, Mr. George Etomi, who is the founder, George Etomi and Partners. He will be delivering the keynote speech in a short while. But before that, I believe it's proper that we hear something from... Thank you, sir.
Good evening, everybody. It's wonderful to see a crop of people this interested in law. And I suppose all there is to say is I wish you all the very best and good luck as you continue in this struggle.
Thank you so much. In the spirit of moving things along, I would like to call on one of the bigwigs in the house in the person of Mr. George Etomi to deliver the keynote address.
Good evening, everyone, and my fellow bigwigs, the staff, partners and staff of Aluko and Oyebode, and all the other aspiring bigwigs. It's my pleasure to deliver the keynote speech at this event. And please, if you all have calendars, take note of this event. One day, you will mark it as a turning point in your lives. Now, when the concept of the bigwig was dreamt up, I'm sure Basil Udotai, I don't know if he's spoken about it yet, we'll let you know. It was to see how those of us who have been in a commercial law space to find a platform where we could share our experiences with you people. Because commercial law is not as serenaded, as it were, like other arms of the law, especially litigation. And yet it's a large contributor to the work we do to grow the economy of this country. I had the good fortune of having been tutored by one of the very best. And I thank God and I thank him till today, because I always tell people, they always familiarly call me GUE. We call Chief Ogumajo COO. I always say there will be no GUE without COO. Consider yourselves privileged, because there are so many thousands of you who are looking for this opportunity that has been presented to you today, which is to learn at the feet of people you should, and you have my permission, to make your mentors. There are three things that make for a successful practice. One, get the work in, networking comes in there. Two, do the work to the highest professional and ethical standards. And then three, get paid for it. If all three qualities are not, you don't embody it, look for others who do it. So a combination must produce that result. We want to leave a legacy of excellence for all of you budding lawyers. We want you to be proud of who you are. We want you to be proud of the work you do. Most importantly, we want you to be proud of your country. Take it from me. This is a huge stepping stone for you. It's a platform. And that's why I said, feel free. Being young bigwigs in the making, I give you the authority and the permission to adopt any bigwig as your mentor, so that you have this close relationship as you pilot your way through life. And by the special grace of God, you will all become bigwigs. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I think I speak all our minds when I say that was quite inspiring. In the meantime, we should be expecting the handing over of plaques.
We want to first recognize our panelists, the guys that were sent to us by the law firm sponsors. Can we call Ambassador Chris Okeke to please honor us by coming up to present the plaque to our dear chairman, Mr. Rotimi Ogunyemi. So that's Rotimi Ogunyemi. Please, a round of applause. Our next panelist is Miss Olere Ilegoge. She's of Banwo and Ighodalo, and she was a very strong member of the team. Our next is Amarachi Okonkwo. Thank you. The next is Michael Wanena, but I don't see Michael in the... Oh, Michael is here. Thank you very much, Michael. Michael is of Alupu and Oyebode. The next on the list is Ozioma Agube. I don't see her here. Did she send in a representative? No. All right, let's call on Sixtus Iwoha. Sixtus is of Banwo and Ighodalo as well. Really? And now the most powerful woman in the team, Aderike Aderemi. Thank you, sir. Aderike is from George Etomi and Partners, of course. Thanks so much. The last plug is the finance expert and also a lawyer. So she handled the idea of using software to screen all the papers, and we came down to a very reasonable number. The chairman would describe the process eventually. And the young lady that did this for us, her name is Faidat Abdullahi. Thank you very much. A round of applause to Faidat. And also, when we finished and we had some sort of a juncture as to decide who should be the first, second, and third, and how to get to that point. We got a very, very strategic introduction to an idea that we should bring in a law professor, someone with a reputation that is unblemished. We went to Professor Chidi Anselm Odinkalu, and Professor Odinkalu handled the final review process. He said he couldn't make it today. Can I, I'll gladly receive his plaque.
Oh, come on.
Okay, it's right there. Okay. Please, a round of applause to Ambassador Chris Okeke. Thank you very much, sir. Now, at this stage, we would like to call our chairman of the review panel, Mr. Rotimi Ogunyemi, to come and give us a rundown of how the process went and how we got to this stage. Please don't make the mistake of announcing the winner indirectly without knowing.
Thank you very much. I've forgotten the winner, actually. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful evening so far. And to our very esteemed bigwigs, thank you for inspiring us. And thank you for doing it yet again. For us, the journey started when the panel was put together. From the get-go, it was extremely serious. Over 100 applications is no mean feat, 5,000 plus words. Thanks for the work of Faidat, AI was able to help sieve out a few, but it was still not any little number. We had 81 entries that we believe were original pieces. The journey from 81 to 22 was sleepless nights. It was endless cup of coffee. And then we had the oral interview. This was our chance to be sure that what we saw on paper is exactly what these guys, I'm telling you, we were blown away. At the time where we got to 10, it was thought expedient to bring in an external reviewer. That's the highly esteemed Professor Chidi Odinkalu, who received the 10 top candidates' papers blindly, all right? No names, no means of identification, just the write-up. And the prof did what profs do. He turned around in record time and we had number 1, number 2, and number 3. So the process was thorough, it was rigorous, it was objective, it was fair, and to the best of our abilities, we ensured that this would stand the test of any kind of scrutiny. And it wasn't the job of any one person, but a collective. I wish you a future that is filled with innovation and with breaking new grounds. Thank you very much. God bless you.
And yes, he's absolutely right. At the point we got attached to the candidate that did so well in our teams. The BIGWIG team is supported by a secretariat. This secretariat are peopled by extraordinary men and women who would like to use this opportunity and also present their plaques. And would like the representative of Felicia, Kemi, Segun to come and support this process. The first name on the list is the creator of BIGWIGS, but I think we can skip that. The second name, Ifoma Williams, she couldn't make it. And so let's call our host, Joy Warner, that has always been our host, to come and receive our plaque. The next, we'd like to call Daniel Waribuko. Daniel is a lawyer, is our creative attorney. A round of applause to Daniel. The next is Ubong Udotai. Ubong is our project manager and has done exceedingly well. Please, a round of applause to Ubong. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, sir. All right, so at this stage, we would like to invite our 22 candidates to come on stage. Now, these are the guys that will be onboarded onto the Young BIGWIG Community. That mentorship that Mr. Etomi talked about, you come into close contact with the BIGWIGs. You get engaged in projects. You do research, you do publications, and they will find other competition, other processes of bringing on other young Nigerian talented lawyers to join you in the community, and that's how we want to grow the community going forward. Giadom Todi, one of the 22 finalists in the BIGWIG essay competition, and the most recent member of the Young BIGWIG Community. The next recipient is Dolisa Sophia. The next recipient is Momo Abdulrahman Etudaye. Tayo Fabusiwa, congratulations. The next recipient is Billion Promise Ogunia. Double congratulations. Then we have Diana Uzo, Olawale Fakunle, Ebube Onyekwelu, Andrew Udo, next is Joel Adeyemi Adefidikwe. Have we seen Jesam Otu Ewa? Please, a round of applause to him. Then we have Adeomi Victor. The next is Olivia Mbonu. Have we seen Abasi Akara Edit? Congratulations. Then we have Rachel Ogidan. A big round of applause to everyone. Now, for all the bigwigs present, these are our new members of the Young BIGWIG Community. A round of applause, a thunderous round of applause to all of them. All right, so these were the 10 guys standing when we got to the last stage of the review. This is at the point we had to call Professor Dinkalo to support us. So these 10 guys deserve a different kind of applause. Yes. All right. While they are still standing, we're going to go to a different prize. Now, the videos that they put up earlier, we subjected that to social media engagement. And we wanted to see the candidate that have the most likability in terms of engagement with social media. And we have 2 winners here. One person will get 250,000 naira. Just for speaking well, engaging properly and being succinct. And then the other person will get 200,000 naira. That prize is sponsored by Johnson & Wilner. And once again, I'll call a partner of the law firm of Johnson & Wilner, Mr. Rotimi Ogoyemi, to do the presentation. The first person is Jesam Otu Ewa. Jesam had the second best likes, and that is his big check for 200,000. Jesam, I don't know if this is how you present it at the bank, but yeah. But that's your check. You can go home with it, very proud. The second person in this category, actually is the first, got the highest engagement on social media, is Joel Adefi Dikwe. And it was a very simple mathematics. The highest likes, we just go across social media and add all the numbers together. The highest is the winner. Thank you, Johnson & Wilner. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Rotimi. And thank you, Joel. All right. So even for the 10, it gets to a point where you also have to depart the stage, unfortunately. And so as you hear your name, take a very well-deserved bow and walk very elegantly and proudly back to your seat, because you really deserve it. You've done very, very well. The first person that would leave the stage is Rachel Gida. Thank you very much, Rachel. Next person to join Rachel is Abasi Akara Edit. My own brother. Then we have Jesam Otu Ewa. Thank you very much, Jesam. Andrew Felix Udo. Ebube Emmanuel Oyekwelu. Thank you very much. So I'm going to engage any of you to tell me if it is true what they say at reality show, that this thing is really, it touches your heart and it makes you feel like you're going to have anxiety. I don't believe it until you tell me. All right. Olewale Fakole. Thank you very much. And as someone is leaving, you get closer. Our very beautiful Diana Uzo. Now, if my hunch is right, amongst these 3 guys, is the first second and third winner. So their applause should be deafening. And again, the third prize win is 500,000 naira. Second prize is 1 million naira. And the first prize is 1.5 million naira. Mr. Etomi, this in the history of legal essay competition, this has the highest prizes. The reason we did that was because we wanted to devote the entire support we got from the law firms to just the prizes. And I got this idea from the criticism that a lot of the consulting firms heap on philanthropy organizations. So if you get money for courses, why are you paying so much for work? So you pay 75% of the money you get as donation to yourself as consultant, and then you spend 25% for the courses. So we said, why don't we just spend the entire thing to reward these guys? You can tell I'm still trying to prolong the suspense one way or the other. All right, the very first person we're going to call would be the third prize winner in the sum of 500,000 naira. And that person is Olivia Mfon. Where's the check? That presentation is going to be done by the representative of the law firm of Banwo and Ighodalo. Mr. Akindeji Oyebode is a partner of Banwo and Ighodalo. Thank you very much. Now, there's something special about these three law firm supporters. It took them little to no time to accept, to support, and when I demanded for the money, every one of these law firms, same day. So please, a round of applause to our supporters. There's really nowhere, if I call the second prize winner, you would all know who the first prize winner is. If I call the first prize winner, you all know who the second prize winner is. So let's just do the logical thing and call the second prize winner, whose prize is very rich at 1 million naira. Now, did any of you actually pray today to win? No? Yeah, because you guys are very intelligent. You would already know that the winners have invested, So you would just thank God for being able to participate. All right, our second prize winner, very brilliant young lawyer, is Adewumi Victor. And this prize is going to be presented by the law firm of Aluko and Oyebode. Dr. Ajibola Asolo, please. Where's the check? All right, we're lawyers. We don't want to be dramatic. We wanted to do confetti, champagne, and all of that. But you can imagine, because equity considers as done, that which ought to be done. Congratulations, Adewumi Victor. Well done. Thank you very much. And if my suspicion is accurate, it seems that the person standing is our first overall prize winner. Mr. Joel Ademi Adefidekwe. This prize is going to be presented by Mr. George Etomi. Oh, you are putting it upside down. Anyway, that's how his paper got us feeling, so he deserves it. Please, a round of applause to... Congratulations. Congratulations. A big congratulations. Thank you very much.
Okay, so I'm here with the overall winner of the BIGWIG essay competition. and I'm really excited. I'd like to hear from him how he feels right now. I think let's talk about the money. How do you feel having that much money in your account right now?
Well, I did not wake up this morning thinking I would be 1.5 million naira
richer, right? But yeah, that was really, it was really nice. I mean, all the panelists had something beautiful to say about you. And I think this was a consensus win. So congratulations to you. I'd like to know what the process was like when you were going, doing the research and writing about, what was it like for you? What was the process like?
Okay, so when I saw the topic,
yeah,
it was very broad, and so the first challenge I had was trying to streamline my thoughts and trying to understand what the topic is about.
Yeah.
And again, as I told the panelists, I have a background in creative writing, so I do not want it to be the suit and tie essay
right.
to see lawyers write. And so that was the beginning of the challenge for me. And also having to access materials was very, very challenging. I remember I had to go to YouTube to watch videos, listen to podcasts, just to have a background on how money works, how tech works, so that I could be original.
Represent properly.
That was it for me. It was a rewarding process because I got to learn about how money works, and for me, alone, I love knowledge. That's just my drive. And that process, the knowledge I got was indeed
beautiful.
Yeah. You can't even notice. Don't doubt the moves, I got this. I know they practice. My daily moves, nothing but magic. I'm a lawyer, I don't even go to court. My daily moves, nothing but magic, nothing but magic,
Yeah, it's your boy Kala. Shout out to all the big wigs doing great things out here. We see
I know
you.
they practice.
Blessings. One love.
Nothing but magic, I know they practice.